Hello students, today we have to move for the almost the exercise parts in the lesson triangle lesson. The example sums what are there you can I think you can solve. Okay, if you had any doubt in the example sums you can ask with me. So I'll start with the exercise sums, because example sums the solutions it will be there only, so then it is easy for you. That's why I stopped to solve the example sums. We have to start with the exercise sums actually. Then exercise 2.1, what is there in the triangle lesson, actually it is easy, try to solve. Only the fill ups and examples, want to give the different examples for the similar and the non-similar, and quadrilaterally similar or not, like that they are asking. While explaining only I told you how to solve that and everything. Try to solve that exercise 2.1, it's very easy. If you had any doubt you can ask with me by texting a message and like that, so I'll solve that. Okay, so that's why for that sake I'll move with the exercise 2.2 in the triangle lesson. So let us go for the first lesson. In the figure 2.17, 1 and 2, there will be the two figure has given in a textbook. One is 2.171 and 2.172. There in both the figure, DE parallel to BC. DE parallel to BC. Find EC in first case. In first case we want to find the EC. In a second case we want to find out the AD. So that is the question, the first question. First let us solve the first one. So in that figure AD has given 1.5 centimeter and DB has given 3 centimeter, then AE has given 1 centimeter, and EC want to find out. So that should be question mark, because we don't know, that is should be question mark. Clear? So according to the basic proportionality theorem, I think you know about that. What is that? If a line drawn parallel to the one side that intersect the other 2 points divided in the same ratio, BPT, I mean Thales theorem, that is AD divided by DB equal to AE divided by EC. So that thing we know already. So according to Thales theorem or BPT in the sense basic proportionality theorem, what happened here? AD divided by BD or DB, anyhow we can write that, equal to AE divided by EC. Substitute the values what they have given. AD is 1.5 they gave, divided by, and DB is 3 centimeter they provided, 3 equal to AE is 1 divided by EC we don't know, write as it is EC. Okay, clear? So next one that equal to, so if we do the cross multiplication here, 1.5 into EC equals 3 into 1 is 3. So EC equals what happen here? 3 divided by 1.5. So to remove the decimals, as you know that already, so if there is point after one number is there, how many numbers are there? Based on that we want to put a zeros on a numerator or in a denominator. If the point is there in a denominator, we want to put a how many numbers are there point after, based on that we want to put a zeros. So here point after one number is there, so 3 after you have to put 1 0. For one number 1 0. If two numbers are there, 2 0. If three numbers are there, 3 0, like that. Even in a numerator also, point after two numbers are there, we want to put a that much zeros on a denominator. That is the method you have to get to know that. Divided by, to remove the decimals here, to remove the decimals, now the decimals will be removing. Okay, 15 into 2, 30 divided by 15 is 15 2s. So EC equals how much we got? 2 centimeter. So this is the method to solve. Okay, if you had more confusion in this, why we want to put a 1 0 and everything, so you can go with one more method. Short method, it is 3 divided by, so always 1.5. If you write the 1.5 decimal form in the fraction form, 15 divided by 10, 1 after point after 1 0 is there, 1 0. Okay, so 3 divided by 1 always it should be there. Okay, then if we take to the numerator, it will be reversed, that is 10 divided by 15. 3 tens are 13, 15 ones are 15. It is the answer. Okay, which is the easy method, that thing you can use. Okay, it is optional only, which is the easy one. I hope it is only the easy method, you can solve easily. Point after how many numbers are there, that much 0 we want to put, that is the 2 centimeter. Yes, the first one is solved. Let us move for the second one here. So here they has provided the BD, AE and EC also, but AD want to find out, that should be question mark. So DB they has provided 7.2 centimeter and AE has provided 1.8 centimeter, then EC has provided, that is 5.4 centimeter. Let us take according to the BPT only, I mean Thales theorem, according to BPT in the sense basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. According to this, write the proportions AD divided by BD, so that equal to AE divided by EC, AE divided by EC. AD we don't know, write as it is AD. BD is 7.2, so that equal to AE is 1.8 divided by 5.4. Okay, so next same method, you have to do the cross multiplication. AD into 5.4 means 5.4 into AD, so that equal to 1.8 into 7.2. So if we remove AD, if we separate the AD here, what it's become, 1.8 into 7.2 divided by 5.4. Okay, so that is next step is cancelling the decimals here. So point after one digit is there, it will be directly cancelled. Actually it's become 118 divided by 54 into 7.2. Okay, it will be 1 cancelled, the remaining one, it's not, because one more digit decimal not there, so that's why I am writing as it is. 18 ones are 18 threes are, it is. Okay, 18 ones are, then 18 threes are. From here, so now AD becomes what, 7.2 divided by 3, 7.2 divided by 3. So here decimal should be in a numerator, so should cancel the decimals. 72 divided by 3, point after one number is there, put 10 in a denominator. Okay, so that's become 30, 34s are, I think 34s are 72, sorry 32s are 60, remaining 12 will be, so 120, 34 2.4 centimeter. Okay, this is the answer for this, 72 divided by 30. Okay, see 72 divided by 30, 33 2s are 33s are 90, it's more, 32s are 60, so 2 minus 0 is 2, 7 minus 6 is 1, 12 is not divisible by 30, put a point for 1.10, 34s are 120, so the answer is 2.4 centimeter. Hope you will understand. Let us move for the next. E and F are the points on the sides PQ and PR respectively in a triangle PQR. State whether EF parallel to QR. Okay, so if the proportion, if the ratios are equal, then we can call this EF parallel to QR. If the ratio is not equal, then we can't able to call this as EF parallel to PQR. That is, okay, very important it is. If a EF parallel to QR, that means if the ratio must be parallel. That is very important. The first thing that has given PE equals 3.9 centimeter, EQ equals 3 centimeter, PF equals 3.6 centimeter and F4 equals 2 centimeter. So let us write one rough diagram for this. So this is the diagram. They has given which triangle it is, P. Here they has given P, Q, R and mid line is, that is the E and F or the midpoints. E and F. Yes, they has provided PE how much? PE is 3.9 centimeter and EQ they has provided EQ is 3 centimeter, PF is 3.6 centimeter and F4 they has provided that is the 2 centimeter, right? Okay, 2.4 centimeter, sorry, 2.4 centimeter it is, 2.4 centimeter. Okay, so yes, this is the sum. Let us solve this, whether it is parallel or not. Find and identify that. The same only if it is ratios according to BPT. According to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. So according to BPT, let us take the ratio PE divided by EQ, that equal to PF divided by FR. PF divided by FR. Let us substitute the value that PE equals 3.9 and EQ is 3, that equal to the second one is PF is 3.6 divided by 2.4. Okay, so the same method here to remove the what symbol, so we can write is it as 39, point after one number is there, so that's why 10, 39 divided by, so here point in both the side point after one number is there, we can directly cancel this, it will become 36 divided by 24, right? Okay, so next we can solve with the 3 tens are 3 ones are 3 threes are 13 divided by 10 equal to, so here we can go for 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are, that equal to 3 divided by 2. So here 13 divided by 10 is not equal to 3 divided by 2. If it is not equal, that shows what? PE divided by EQ is not equal to PF divided by FR. Okay, therefore we can write that EF not parallel to QR. Okay, it's not parallel. If it is a equal, we can say EF parallel to QR. So it is not equal, so that's why we can say EF not parallel to QR, not parallel to QR. So the next we have to move for this. So that is the second sum actually. PE, the same diagram they has given, but we want to write the rough diagram for each actually. Let us draw the diagram. Rough diagram is PQR, PQR, and the next midpoint is E and F. Okay, so let us write the values for this. PE is 4 centimeter they has provided, and QUE is 4.5 centimeter, and PF is 8 centimeter, RF is 9 centimeter they has provided, right? So we have to prove that whether it is equal or not equal. By that we can want to prove it is a parallel or not parallel. So let us take the ratio according to BPT, the same according to BPT in the sense basic proportionality theorem or the Thales theorem. So what we will get the ratio, corresponding ratio PE divided by EQ, that equal to PF divided by FR. Substitute the values. PE is 4 and EQ is 4.5, that equal to PF is 8 and FR is 9. Okay, so let us take this 4. I told you already how to remove the decimals and everything. So if there is a point after one number, put 10 in a numerator. 40 divided by 45, that equal to 8 divided by 9. Because 8 divided by 9, why I am writing like that? Because it is not divisible with any numbers, for that sake. Next 5, from 5 8s are 5 9s are, yes, 8 divided by 9, that equal to 8 divided by 9. We got both the values are equal, so that's why we can write PE divided by EQ, that equal to PF divided by FR. Therefore, we can write PE, whether it is a parallel or not parallel, sorry, PE not EF. EF is parallel to QR. So there in that case it's not parallel because corresponding ratios are not equal. Here corresponding ratios are equal. That's why we can write EF parallel to QR. Let us move with the another sum. We can check that PQ, the same diagram we have to write. PQ is 1.28 centimeter, PR is 2.56, PE is 0.18 and PF is 0.36 centimeter. They as provided. So let us write the rough diagram for this. The same triangle, which is that PQR, PQR, and the midpoints are E and F, right? Yes, they has provided not the mid lines values. Okay, they are directly, they has provided PQ. PQ is 1.28. I mean how full this is, 1.28, and PR they has provided PR how much, 2.56 full it is, and PE in this off they has provided, that is the 0.18 and PF they has provided how much it is, 0.36. How much it is, PF 0.36. So we don't know this QE and FR. We have to calculate first QE and FR because we need the ratio, corresponding ratio for that. So how to calculate this QE? First we have to calculate the QE. We know that PE plus EQ equals PQ, right? PQ equals what? PE plus EQ. By adding these two we will get the PQ, right? Okay, so PQ they has provided 1.28, substitute. PE 0.18 they has provided, plus EQ we don't know, write as it is. Clear? So let us separate the EQ. EQ it's become what? 1.28 minus 0.18. So what's the value we got EQ? 1.28 minus 0.18. So if we subtract that 1.28, see here I am doing 1.28 0.18. So want to write like that only. 8 minus 8 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1.10. So we got the EQ value is 1.10. We can write here 1.10, right? And one more the same way, PR, PEF plus FR equals PR. PR equals what? PF plus FR. So PR value they has provided how much? 2.56 equals PF they has provided 0.36. Okay, plus FR we don't know, write as it is. Okay, take out the FR separately. FR equals what happen? 2.56 minus 0.36. So here I am doing 2.56 minus 0.36. 6 minus 6 will be 0. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 minus 0 is 2 only. That value we got 2.20. So we can write here FR is 2.20 centimeter. So okay, so 2.20 centimeter. Clear? So let us move for the ratio according to BPT. According to BPT, in the sense I told you already, basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. According to BPT, what is the ratio we can get here in the diagram? PE divided by EQ equal to PF divided by FR. PF divided by FR. So PE how much here? PE 0.18 they only as provided, and EQ we found out, that is the 1.10 equals PF how much? They only provided 0.36 and FR we found that 2.20. 2.20. I told you already how to remove the decimals and everything. So here point after two digits, two digits, one digit. If two digits are there, we can directly remove the decimals. But both the numerator and the denominator decimal point should be equal. If the decimals point should be equal, only we had a right to remove, or else not. Here also point after two digits are there. Here also point after two digits are there. We can remove directly. Keep that thing in a mind. Okay, so we can get 0.1018, nothing but the 18 divided by 110. If we remove the decimals, here 36 divided by 220. So 18 divided by 110, that equal to 36 divided by 220. So 18 ones 18 and 18 5s 18 10s 180 it is, and or else from 2 to 9s 18 we can divide that. 2 9s 18, 2 5s 10, 1 0 1 left, 1 0 10, 2 5s. So here also from the 4 9s 36, 4 9s. Next is 4 5s 20, 2 will be left, 2 0 20. So 4 5s again 4 5s 20. So it will become 9 divided by 55 equal to 9 divided by 55. Here I have divided from the 2, here I have divided from the 4. Keep in mind. Okay, 9 divided by 55 equal to 9 divided by 55. It has divided. So and it has also, both the values are also equal. Therefore we can write PE divided by EQ equal to PF divided by FR. If both are equal, what we can write? That is the EF. This is EF parallel to QR. QR. Yes. So in two cases EF is parallel to QR, and in one cases EF is not parallel to QR. Hope you will understand. So tomorrow we will do the next sum. Thank you all.